So, looks like the fuzzy head fro said something that I agree with. For once. All that and more coming up here on the Morning Jolt. What's up, guys? More back here with yet another Morning Jolt episode. How's everybody doing this morning? First things first, a lot of people have been asking about where they can get this mug or maybe a t-shirt or something like that. I have literally made no designs for sale as of yet. So, I mean, if you guys are genuinely interested, drop me a comment down below. Let me know. I mean, I put a lot of work and effort into all the other t-shirt designs that end up showing up below my video, and I've had almost zero sales. I think I've had maybe 3 or 4 total. So, you know, I'm just not really interested in putting forth all that effort if no one's even going to pick them up and buy them. Like, you know, I know that the t-shirts and the mugs are expensive for the most part comparatively, but, you know, that is an easy way for creators to self-support themselves without you guys having to buy camera gear and stuff all the time. So if you're genuinely interested, let me know. If not, save my monkey ass a bunch of time and effort of, you know, trying to work something up and then, you know, make sure that the design and all that crap is good enough for the publishing company. Because otherwise, man, I'm just going to take a nap. So like I said, Fro actually said a couple things last night that I actually agreed with. He did some sort of, someone had sent me a link saying, hey, Mark, you should probably check this out and, you know, give me your thoughts or whatever. So I said, okay. So I checked it out, and it was sort of like a, I don't know, a State of the Union or State of Boredom video. I don't know. It was, I don't know. It was all right, I guess, but anyway, but he did say a couple things that I actually agreed with. So some of the key points that he was basically trying to make is that, you know, he's trying to be like this nice guy toward the end when, in a time when there's so much vitriol, there's so many camera bodies coming out and a lot of camera companies are dropping new stuff and everyone's like, mine is way better or mine is way shittier or just, there's just all this crap that's constantly going on, which I'm perfectly fine with. I mean, it makes the world an interesting place as far as I'm concerned. And believe you me, man, I tried, you know, doing the whole nice guy thing, you know, for quite some time, but in reality, like, I'm an asshole. Like, I like to banter, I like to bullshit, and I like to razz all the time. Some people get it, some people don't, you know. But the thing of it is that, you know, he was, the positive message was ultimately, you know, why don't we all just, you know, pick whatever we want to shoot with and get out there and go shooting and blah, blah, blah. I'll play a clip for you right now.
But we have to stop nitpicking. We need to get back to saying, get out there and shoot your photos. My goal with my reviews is to give you the ammunition to determine whether or not this camera is for you. I am not the most technically savvy person when it comes to what is color science inside of a sensor. What I do know is how to capture a great image.
He also said a couple of other things, too, that basically involved the process of, you know, what is the state of cameras right now? You know, like, what exactly are we going to do in the future? Like, how will this new development with Canon and Nikon getting into the mirrorless game, how is that going to kind of propel us forward? How is it going to improve our industry? And ultimately, I don't know if just Canon and Nikon getting into the business really is going to have the effect that he's kind of projecting. I mean, they're so far behind the times. I mean, does anyone really even care that much about their mirrorless offerings at this point? Most people that were in the Nikon system, they're all like, I'm not giving up my D500. Ain't no way I'm ever going to stop using this D850. It's too awesome. Of course, you had the other guys going, man, I wish I could get my hands on a D850. They're back-ordered for blah, 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 blah. And it's true. I mean, they're still back-ordered. I don't know what the hell their manufacturing process looks like these days, but everyone is clearly on extended leave. And then, of course, Canon, I mean, Lord have mercy, they have just got an absolute shit show on their hands. I have to read you all something real quick. I kind of took some notes of all the different stuff that this Canon camera is actually lacking. I mean, first of all, this is kind of a, I don't know, in my opinion, it seemed more like a video-centric camera. You know, with the flippy screen, but I mean, there's no IBIS in the camera. It only has the one card slot. I know everyone's beat that dead horse to death. There's no autofocus in high-speed video, only 720p. What the man? Like, seriously. There's no zebras, single shot, silent shutter mode. In silent shutter, you're going to get one shot. You're only going to get 5 frames per second for continuous shooting. I mean, that is just about as pathetic as they come. The wonderful, huge, massive 4K crop. I mean, thanks a lot for that one, Canon. And you only get a single shot kind of pseudo auto eye focus thing. I mean, it's a complete mess. It's an absolute mess. So, you know, I don't know that them getting into the mirrorless game does literally anything, because all of it is pretty much trash. We've already got stuff that other companies have made, like Panasonic and Sony and Fujifilm and Olympus, that have done way better. They have actually made stuff that is far beyond. Like, this stuff that Canon and Nikon has done nothing to propel. If anything, it's only made the other companies go, whew, man, I'm so glad they effed up again. We can take a little breather. But ultimately, my thoughts on the state of the industry, as we can see it right now, is that the thing that's really going to propel cameras and tech forward at this point, I've said it on multiple occasions, that there's really no camera company out there that's making shit stills cameras. Almost all of them can shoot stills. And if you've got a good piece of glass on the front of your camera, you're going to take a pretty damn good shot, save for your composition and your lighting. But overall, like, no one's image quality is just like in the tank, right? With that being said, the one thing that is going to separate and propel our industry forward are hybrid shooters. It's now going to start coming down to, I mean, because more and more people are shooting video. They are required to shoot video. They have to. Like, it is not like an option. Now, if you're just kind of a hobbyist or an enthusiast or an amateur or whatever, and you just want to shoot photos, no big deal. But almost every single profession, whether it be wedding photographer, fashion photographers, all this stuff, that, like, everyone wants behind the scenes, everyone wants, like, inside information, everyone wants, like, you know, the wedding stories, engagement videos, baby videos, birthing, just like a plethora. No one is satisfied with photographs alone. I mean, if you're making money, do you want to give all that extra cash away to a videographer when you can clearly do it? A lot of people are picking up video as their second leg of their business model. It is going to be the hybrid shooters that are going to propel the industry forward. So then it now becomes a question of which company is going to give us everything that we need / want to get those jobs done. I don't know who's going to do it. I really don't. I mean, I'm hoping that when it does show up, it is not this half-baked Canon idea. I really do hope that, you know, if Nikon ever gets their poop in a group, that they actually do something better with their autofocus. I think Fujifilm is probably on the best path because they do have a hybrid autofocusing system with both phase detect and contrast, and with the X-T3 showing up with all of their massive amounts of video features, I think that they are trying really hard. They're just not nailing it down. The stepping exposure is just really, really bad. Panasonic would probably be murdering it right now for not only the people that shoot other stuff, but also themselves, if they could just put some sort of hybrid autofocus system in their cameras. You know, the terrible lack of dependable autofocus in their cameras precludes it from most people's kits, just simply because they can't throw it on a gimbal, they can't fly that thing, because God only knows where that autofocus is going to be. It's probably going to be on Granny. Look, it's Granny's ass, sharp and in detail. Even us YouTubers can't do it without sitting perfectly still, setting focus, and then not moving. Oh shit, I moved an inch. Take two. I mean, seriously, Panasonic, like, dude, you could be murdering the industry right now if you just fix your effing focusing system. Can you not do that? Just do that. I mean, you've already got the unlimited amount of recording time. You've got, you know, great video features. You've got literally every option under the sun in that tiny camera body. Just fix, dude, stop all development on everything else. Fix your autofocus system. Do it. Do it. And I'll buy one of your cameras tomorrow. You're even lighter than the other shit that I've got. 4K, 450 megabits per second, zebras, false color, like every friggin' thing in the book. Fix the autofocus, please. But I mean, as long as those big guys are just going like, what happened? What? Hey man, is something going on? Somebody building something better than us? Like, I don't know what they're doing. These camera companies really need to get their poop in a group, because that is going to be when the first company that comes out with the all-in-one, with all the video features and good stills, has a decent lens lineup, flippy screen, touch interface, good connectivity, oh my God. I mean, it's going to be over. Whoever does that first and executes it well. I mean, it can't be half-baked. It can't be a piece of shit. You've got to actually try. Somebody has got to put forth a lot of effort. Seriously, there are a million smaller photographers that could give you a massive amount of insight. Seriously, stop talking to those guys that already have made hundreds of thousands of dollars per year with their photography. They don't need you. They don't want to talk to you. Talk to us. We're the ones, we might have smaller microtransactions, but we sell cameras. Camera companies are talking to big guys that are in studios and they got $1 million worth of equipment sitting around. Don't talk to them. Talk to us. We're the ones selling your cameras for you on the daily. We'll tell you everything we want. Just make a effing list. Watch any of our videos. Make a list. Stop talking to those guys. I mean, y'all just dumb. Y'all really dumb. Like, if somebody would just make the camera that we keep talking about here, I mean, it would be over. It would be over.
Well, that's great. That's just great, man.
But I mean, you know, I can sit here and harp about it, but that's really the state of our industry right now. It's a race to the hybrid shooters. It's going to be a race to develop the perfect camera for both the video shooters and the still shooters. It's going to be a race to see who can make a good camera in both arenas with good battery life and everything else. It doesn't have to be top of the line. It just has to be well balanced. It's got to be a good balance of everything all in one package. And people will forgive everything else, but balance it, make decent ergos, make a good battery, make a good screen, make it touchable, put an EVF, hot shoe, microphone in, headphone jack. Those are the things that are going to sell us. Those are the things that are going to make you the #1 camera company on the planet. Just give it all to us. Stop playing. I think Panasonic's on the cusp, though, man. I really do think so. I don't know who or when or if that damn autofocus is ever going to get fixed, but if they ever do it, I'm telling you, crop or no crop. I mean, Canon's already pretty much there with their 1.8. I mean, what's an extra 0.2? I'm telling you, if Panasonic nails it down, it's game over.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
All right, guys, that's all I got for you all today. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the video if you really loved it, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know which camera company you think is going to be the one to win that prize, that perfect hybrid shooters camera extraordinaire prize. Who's going to do it? I don't know. But whoever does do it, oh, word. But at any rate, thanks so much for stopping here on the Morning Jolt on the Photo Video Show. I'm your host, Mark Puckett, and I'm going to see you guys again on the next one. I'll holla at you, boy.